Hello, welcome to Gemstone Tarot, the weekend of January the 30th and the 31st. We made it to the end of January. Woohoo! Okay, couple of facts from 1,144 random, interesting and fun facts that you need to know. Before the 17th century, carrots were purple until a mutation changed the colour to what we know now. Yeah, you still get some of those, don't you, in posh supermarkets? Skittles and jelly beans contain insect cocoons which are used to coat candies to give them the special shine known as shellac. Wow. Ooh. If the sun was scaled down to the size of a cell, the Milky Way would be the size of the United States. Oh my. It's hard to even imagine that, isn't it, really? I find it hard to even get my head around that. Grammatical pedantry syndrome is a form of OCD in which sufferers feel the need to correct every grammatical error they see. What a joy it would be to be next to that person in the pub. There is a flower called the chocolate cosmos that smells like chocolate but is not edible. There is a house-sized shoebox in Amsterdam that is an Adidas shop. Wow. Ben and Jerry's have a cemetery where they bury all their discontinued flavours. And Donald Duck comics were banned from Finland because he's not wearing any pants. Whack. Tarot of the 78 Doors. We haven't had this for a while, have we? Aha. We've had some really strong readings recently, and when we start getting... Did I just drop one? No. One flipped over, though. When we start getting strong readings, I start reaching for Tarot of the 78 Doors. Who knows? Voodoo Granny might make an appearance. 10 of Wands in reverse again. That's happened a lot recently. That one. Oof. Gosh. Excuse me. I'm very allergic at the moment. Ghostery phases. Can't be hay fever season. And besides, I never go anywhere. Okay. Mercury is retrograde. Let's just say it. Indeed. This is a very Mercury retrograde reading. Gosh, a lot of reversals, okay? Justice in the reverse. There it is in the upright. The doors of justice in the reverse. Might not be time to be settling scores, okay? The beginning of Mercury retrograde never is, I don't think, because anything you do settle is likely to be undone anyway, isn't it? Up in the middle of the reading, practically the only card that we have in the upright in this reading is the Fool. Okay, a new beginning starts, and yet everything is confusing. It's like a maelstrom of blah, 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 information, misinformation, overburdens, stuff you've heard before, karmic stuff. Yeah, it's a bit of a duvet day reading. I mean, all the days are duvet days at the moment. There is a sense of clarity because at the bottom of the deck, we've got the Sun, which I really like. And the Sun is always luck and radiance and warmth and all that lovely stuff. But at the same time, there is so much uncertainty and misinformation, seeming lack of choice in this reading. we've got here again the 10 of Wands in reverse. It's come up again and again and again and again. Drop the burdens, surrender to the chaos, I think is what this is saying, because the Fool is the 0 card because he doesn't know anything. He doesn't know it's safe to take the leap. He doesn't want to know. He doesn't know where the door is. He's just got the key. The door will appear. It's that kind of energy, and that's difficult to come up with that kind of confidence when you've got this level of, well, anything could happen going on. Okay? Up here, we've had this before, maybe twice, the Ace of Cups in reverse. Emotions spilt and upsets and, you know, offence taken and feelings hurt and all of that lovely good stuff. And then here, Judgment in the reverse. Now, Judgment always has the 3 figures on it, past, present and future. I think it's got more. Past, present and future, okay? There is a sense of resurrection, of dragging something back out. But also, when it's in the reverse, it's a sense of karma. Resurrection karma, a karmic situation or person reappearing. And this time, there may be no choice but to sort of tolerate what's going on, okay? We've got the Star in reverse, which is Aquarius energy, but in the reverse. And again, Mercury is retrograde in Aquarius. Justice in reverse. The inability to like get a fair hearing on this at the moment. It might be better to wait. And then what do we have here, people? But low-hanging fruit, women and apples, the whole bit. Have we got a snake? Don't even need it. And it's in the reverse. Lovers in the reverse. Now, the Lovers, of course, used to be called the Choice. It's that whole thing of choosing to eat the apple. I probably wouldn't at the moment. Not telling you not to eat apples. I wouldn't take a bite into this situation. That's just me, you know. You can obviously follow your own captain of your own ship and all that stuff. But I wouldn't take a bite into this situation at the moment. Be the Fool. Be the 0. Be the unprinted one. If that makes sense, the unprinted person. Over here, we've got the 4 of Pentacles in the reverse again. And again, it's like a tectonic plate shifting, everything's shifting, everything. When Mercury goes into retrograde, you do get this sort of feeling in the beginning that there's nothing you can rely on. Everything's a bit, ooh, like spinning around. The Fool enjoys that energy and doesn't need to know and carries on anyway. This is like a time release beginning. It's a new beginning, but it's not yet. We don't really get to do those sorts of beginnings when Mercury's retrograde. But when we look back on it, maybe in the next one, you kind of see where something started. Okay? It's like the benefit of hindsight almost. So many seagulls. Oh, I'm looking at a big one. When Leia sees them, she goes... I don't know what she's saying when she does that. That's my Leia and the seagulls impression. Do hit the like button if you like that. The things I end up doing on this channel, it's because it's not planned. That's what it is. Okay, that's interesting. Bottom of the deck, the Lady of the Forest. Top of the deck, the Lord of the Forest. Masculine and feminine energies. Okay, so you may be dealing with masculine and feminine energies within yourself. You may be dealing with it within a relationship with someone else. And then this card, which Brian and Wendy Frood don't give a name or a number to, I call Women in the Cupboard. It's about secrets, things being hidden. You can see there's a woman up there. There's one here. There's all kinds when you start looking. And then this unicorn lady who kind of is a bit like the Fool in that she is separate to all of this intrigue and things crammed in and things all that you didn't know about. You open the cupboard and poof, it all comes out. She transcends that. She's got this third eye. She's got this unicorn. It's important, I think, for you to follow your own star on this one, and it won't be particularly obvious at first. I feel that, you know, 2021 was a very slow start anyway, and now with Mercury retrograde in Aquarius, it's this kind of airy Aquarian, backwards, forwards. It will settle. Wow. We get the Witness. I have a feeling this is worth looking up in the little white book. We don't do this very often, but we're going to do it for this one. This oracle deck is great. Again, thank you to the person who recommended it to me. The Witness observes without engaging in any action. By cultivating inner stillness, we are able to assess any situation from a higher perspective and make better decisions. When we can be present for someone else's difficulties with stillness, then we're able to truly hear them and give better advice. Sometimes we can be so still that we are a mirror for the other. Then, through our presence, they receive their own answers. The Witness that has been by your side all along is now ready to become your ally. You thought you were the doer, but now you discover things happen when you get out of the way. Witness creation unfolding before you. Change reality by finding stillness and letting your true intent reveal itself. Acknowledge your preconceptions, ideas and feelings about the situation, but resist the urge to change any of it. Take a few breaths. Connect with the joy of not having to perform. Hold space for the world to keep spinning on its own. That's so uncanny. It's the same message. Do leave me a comment and let me know what you think of the reading, and do like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Namaste.